5 years of bad internet in this apartment. I finally got to the bottom of it and was able to fix it. It just shows what's happening in my life right now. I can't control how long I'm going to be here, but I can control if the internet works and if I have a corner that's mine. So today I'm turning this childhood bedroom into a place where I can work, think, and feel like myself again. Okay, this is part 2 of the declutter, making the most out of a small space in New York City. 2 of us are living together in one room, me and my 19-year-old daughter, who's about to be 20, and we're living with my mom in the next room. We are at different points in our lives, you know, both starting new chapters, but we are converging here and now. We are in the here and now. First of all, quick update, we got news from a housing lottery that we had applied for that we were on the waiting list. So we decided to extract ourselves from limbo land and start actually living here. That required us to commit to the space and find different solutions. And so that's why I made this 2-part series. So the last time I got done some papers that were ugly, and I repurposed the space underneath the bed, which, as you know, if you live in New York City, is critical real estate. We decided to curate the bookshelves that are here. They're kind of like built-ins. My grandfather actually made them. And so that's what we're going to be working on today. Verizon guy's going to come and redo the wire and put it in a different area in the apartment so that we can use this desk to pivot back and forth.
Llegué a tu puerta azul, con el miedo ardiendo la piel. Me llamaste sin preguntar, como si ya supieras que estaba ahí. La noche cabe entre los dos, danzamos sobre olas de lo que sentimos. Yo contigo.
Mark was so nice. He took the wire and he stapled it, so it's actually I should have done it before, but it was like a giant circular mess over here.
The sunrise hits my face like pouring whiskey on a fire. Woke up with a t-shirt on, I'm pretty sure belongs to a stranger. Last night I know we laughed too hard, I think we spilled some drinks and tattooed some ink. Wild hearts don't waste no time, when we live the nights no one remember. I sing the blackout blues, but there's a smile behind these cloudy eyes. And I don't know about you, but I take chaos overpouring every time. Oh, 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 oh. Reckless poets, every bad idea felt like it was fake. Told the moon our secrets, like the night would never see the break of day. Half a song left in my head, I think my wallet's gone and my battery's dead.
One of the things that's been a little hard to put away are the things that I have to charge. I really was hoping to put it away in a shelf, but then the wire hangs down and it really looks ugly. So I'm just gonna try to charge 1 or 2 things at a time and then put it away. But I need a flat surface to do that, and so this is gonna be my flat surface. So for the time being, this bench does have like a crack in it. It could have been better taken care of over the years, and I think it would have lasted because wood lasts forever if you take care of it, and it really needed like conditioning and to be treated. If wood doesn't have the proper care, then eventually it splits and cracks. So that's what happened to this piece of furniture. I don't know if it could be repaired or if it's worth it, but these are really nice and they've always been here. My mom got them many years ago, and they are beautiful pieces, and I really appreciate her taste. And this is one of the things that has that like homey feel to it, just because it's been in our family for so long. So I don't know if it can be repaired. I guess we could look into it. But in the meantime, I set up, we're gonna like try to keep this area cleared off, and I got this really cool little, I've never had one of these. So this is like my first time. It does require a mouse, but I feel like this is gonna be so much better. I've been like hunched over, like working. You know, I do love having like the freedom of a laptop, but I have not been like treating my back well. So this is gonna be an improvement and allow me to like sit up straight and work on my posture. I do need a mouse, but I can easily put this away and see what that's like, you know? I'm excited, and it's going to be much better for me. And then it can just be put away, or we can like, you know, watch a movie or do something like that. But we're going to both make an effort to keep it cleared off and functional. So that'll be a big improvement. I know my mom has been wanting me to stay up here and edit as much as possible. I do also want to spend time with my son, but I think that'll offer more flexibility, I'm hoping, and yeah, try to be there for everyone, including myself. Sometimes it's a little surreal living in my childhood bedroom, but other times there's these really cool little treasures and like stuff that I've left behind, almost like breadcrumbs for my future self, and the records are one of them. When I was a teenager, music truly saved me, and I remember I got my first record player, set it up. I was so excited, and that was my thing. I would, you know, like many other kids during the 80s, I would go to the record store and buy a record every so often, and it was really like a highlight. It was something to look forward to. It was an experience, and it was cool. So, I mean, check it out. The Kinks. I mean, Devo. What? I gave a lot of my records to my son, who's going to be a music producer, but I still have some uptown, and my daughter set up this record player. My son gave my daughter a record player for her birthday, and that's one of the things she did to move in, and I got my records and put it in this like found cabinet. She found this little cabinet. We popped out the middle drawer, and it's perfect for records, and you can put records inside. Got this little Bluetooth speaker, and it's so cool. It's so cool to like have music, play records. So that makes me feel at home in a way that's hard to describe. It's like, I don't know, it's just like there's a connectivity that, like, a through line in my life, and that's one of the things that, like, connects me in, like, a good way to my teen years. So yeah, just wanted to share that.
Necesito, no sé explicar, pero cuando me miras así, se me va el miedo y vuelvo a creer en mí. Luna líquida sobre tu piel.
Having my outside be a reflection of my internal life and vice versa feels stabilizing to me. Sometimes they don't always match, but it's really an easy way for me to create peace in my life. And this is yet the first time, maybe ever, that I've waited so long. It's been almost a year since I lived here full time, and I haven't taken the time to really untangle the reality that I'm moving back into my childhood home until now.
Yeah. No, because it's like music. As much as words can describe something, if you like it.
It's pretty much the couple's about to get married, and they already are like meeting. They're going and doing wine testing and stuff for like the wedding.
It's really good here today.
It's fogging.
I don't think so.
Yes, he literally went like this. It looks funny when you do it.
What'd she do?
I had a little issue with my hangers, as someone referred to it as the Seinfeld moment, where I kind of lost my mind a little bit. These are two different, like, sizes. I don't know if you can see that, but it's like just enough to, like, make it all uneven in the closet. So some nice viewer recommended that I put all the hangers on one side that are the same. Duh. I mean, it seems so obvious now that I'm saying it out loud, but it's just really nice because sometimes you can see things from the outside that you can't see when you're in it. So this is thank you to that person. I don't know if you want me to call you out or not, but I appreciate the suggestion. My daughter has a different set of hangers. She uses the wood ones. And so I also thought about that, but yeah, she has a different system. But yeah, so now it's like, at least it's not going to freak me out, you know, and frustrate me. Now they're all the white ones are on one side and all the gray ones. And I also like put all my black dresses. I don't know if you can see that, but I put all my black dresses on the gray hangers. I'm thinking about different options for rugs. I was never really into wall-to-wall carpet, but then I moved to California, and they seem to have like wall-to-wall carpet in the bedrooms, which I think I've kind of gotten like a little more accustomed to the idea of just in the bedrooms. It didn't really work for us because we have cats, and the cats like totally destroyed it, but that's a story for another day. So I generally really love and appreciate wood floors, which these are, but yeah, so considering getting like a really big rug, I would have to measure and see how large and what, you know, if I really want to invest in a rug right now. It seems like, I don't know. I'm considering this area right here. I really thought this would be good to plug in. I have a lot of like charging needs for my camera equipment, and I thought this would be good to plug in, you know, like having a flat surface. I need a flat surface, you know, to lay out my equipment and my gear and get it charged. And I'm always charging something, it seems. Either it's my computer, my headphones, my Osmo, my cameras.
Bow onto your right knee. Twist your torso to your right side.
Having a little space to return to during the day is so important for me. I'm used to spending so much more time alone, and these few minutes that I carve out for myself are so critical to my well-being and allow me to show up for others. I came to New York. I mean, everyone is here in New York, but it still feels a little disjointed. My cats are downtown, and you know, those are definite. My cats are one of the things that makes me feel like I'm at home. My son is downtown in a downtown apartment. I know that my ex-husband is really working his tuchus off to make sure that the family is okay, and I really appreciate that. And at the same time, I'm also trying to really show up for everyone, and it feels sometimes like a lot to have to go downtown to this other apartment, and it's just the travel time. And it would have been much worse in Harlem, but it's still quite an effort. It takes at least 40 minutes to go downtown. Sometimes I end up taking cabs because my back is really hurting. Oh, I didn't tell you the coffee story. I gotta go back and tell the coffee story. All that to say, I don't have it figured out. I have it arranged, and there's a difference. But some days, that's enough. I've been thinking about this idea of home and what it really means at the core, and realized that where you live could be temporary, and even these thoughts could be a way to tolerate this challenging situation. But then I wondered, if this is temporary, where do you really live? Where are you coming from in your mind? Where do you live in your heart? And then naturally I thought, well, the only real home we have or ever had is our bodies. And yet, I was quickly reminded that this once abstract notion seems closer now more than ever, that in fact, it's all temporary. My dad passed almost 6 months ago, and he tried, like so many before him, to hold on in his stubborn denial that he would return to the earth. And it reminded me that we are all on borrowed time. And so I guess an important question is, how do you want to spend your time?